When talking about the internet, right, it's actually talking about the general mass, talk about grassroots power.
The internet has become a basic need that should be available to everyone. It should be one of the basic human rights, that everybody should be connected to affordable quality internet because of what it provides, the amount of information, the amount of opportunities. And this is one way we are seeing the community where we are changing and benefiting from this. The Ahadi story starts in 2012 when I was posted to China as an economic counselor at the Kenyan embassy in Beijing. That was my first time to meet Tiger, Taoju, as he is known, but commonly known as Tiger. Then he was looking to invest in cloud computing and virtual computing. We had a good discussion. This was an Africa-wide investment forum. But we got a chance to talk. I was very excited by the developments that were taking place in Kenya.
The vision of the company is to connect 1 billion Africans to unlimited internet in the most affordable way. And also to build the infrastructure and backbone for the digital economy and the digital ecosystem for African communities.
Konnect started in an area called Githurai in Nairobi, with a lot of stereotype about it being heavy with crime and really being portrayed as a place without hope and people without a future.
When you mention Githurai, a lot of things that people think about or speak about are negative things.
Considering this was Githurai 44, most of the guys didn't even know what is internet.
The place is what we call lower middle income communities, such as like Githurai 44, 45, Zimmerman, Kaha West. They're all like fit into those categories.
Githurai 44 is in a unique place whereby you can easily expand to different areas. When you're in Githurai 44, you can easily move to Kaha West 45 and these other areas.
More than like 80% of our urban population actually live and work and do business and do everything, right? Like about their life. So obviously, this is like what we believe, this is the real opportunity.
And that's where the idea of Ahadi and Konnect came from. Ahadi coming from the promise that this internet that we're going to provide would be different, would be beneficial, and would go to serve the community. In the initial stages, we thought about using wireless to do this, and which succeeded in the initial stages. But then as the demand grew, it was largely stripped out.
So it was quite challenging, especially when there is rain. There is interference, or when other signals they crisscross our wavelength, we had a lot of interference.
The other interesting aspect of Kenya's infrastructure or buildings is that it's mainly natural stone, which absorbs a lot of the waves, meaning that we would not be able to get the quality of internet to our customers using that. But later we were able to get into a very beneficial win-win partnership with Kenya Power to be able to use their poles. And this allowed us then to be able to move the fiber and to get the fiber to homes. And this way to be able to provide the Wi-Fi solution from the home. And this has proved to be a good solution.
So the idea of we are going to install internet in your building for free, that was a foreign idea. So people couldn't believe like these guys are coming here, they're going to provide free cables, they're going to provide routers, they're going to provide, they're going to take care of the cost of installation and everything for free. And all we need to do is just pay to use the internet. So that was something that people were not familiar with and were very suspicious, because
people had the perception of, when you see free Wi-Fi, or rather Wi-Fi without a password, you think that it could be a scam.
Our work was to change the narrative, let them know this is the internet, this is how it works, this is how affordable it is, and this is how available the customer service will be in case there is any problem.
When we started out, the COVID pandemic happened, and people are largely constrained within their homes. That proved to be a challenge in terms of logistics. How are we to get the products that we needed to get them here? The blessing that came with COVID is that because people were in their homes, we were able to get to people. They were able to use our internet to continue running their lives as best as they could. And this meant an easy acceptance of our product by our customers.
Thanks to the initial team of our Kenyan staff who brought me to the inner side of the community and allowing me to really feel the pain and also the hope of the many young people. So strengthening my hope, also my determination to actually make it work. We've been making some great strides in the past 3 years. We grew our registered users from 0 to almost 500,000 as of today, and we have a wired or provided internet connectivity to more than 4,000 buildings in 8 communities in Nairobi. But of course, this is just the very first step, very beginning. We still have many communities to cover, even just in Nairobi, not to mention expanding to other cities in other parts of the country.
We are looking then to integrate vertically to get more products that will be layered on top. This is not only going to be done by Ahadi, but we're also looking for partners, other people who have products. And through this, with us have CSR activities that Konnect carries out. We have the coding classes. This is to allow the community to start coding and building products that can be used now on the available, affordable internet. We have programs where we have outreach within the community with our customers and with other members of the community.
This is just the very first step about building the connectivity, building the internet access as the backbone, and then eventually, we believe we can actually using the internet to connect all the young people from different communities, different countries, different cultures, and really help them build their skill set, build their the capacity for having a better life.
For me and Tiger, while we believe in this and strongly believe in it, we are not able to meet with every member of the community to be able to do this. Now, this culture is not a culture that we just talk about, it's a culture we live by. It's a culture of having respect for each other, respect for diversity. It's a culture about helping each other grow, to improve. And we have seen this with the people we've worked with. If you look at where we started and where we are, it's been able to provide opportunity that while we look at education qualifications and we look at experience, but also it's a place where you can come in and you're new and you're given a chance, is what makes Konnect what it is largely made up of the staff of Konnect and the culture that they live by and what they show, not only within the work environment, but even outside the work environment. And this is what is Konnect, and this is the Konnect family.
We are still at the very first step of the process, since we are still having not only thousands, probably tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of miles in the journey to go. So let's really keep on going, keep on moving toward our brilliant future. And we say a 1,000-mile journey begins with the first step, and then the first step is now. And let's move beyond limit. Let's connect beyond limits.
Konnect beyond limits to our future together.